zone, bro. Fuck it. Can't help you, man. And that means he be getting punished. That's what that means. Mama ain't playing. Oh, ain't nothing wrong with that. We all used to get punished.
Well, Coach, any Florida resident will tell you that afternoon pop-up showers and storms are the norm, and that's exactly what we have right now. Actually expecting a pretty steady rain throughout today here in Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
No boy, yet again. I think we're going to end up playing each other fucking a lot of times this season, bro.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
First and 10 at the 42.
Be alert, be alert! Yeah, I know you're not telling motherfuckers I do that shit, man.
Hey, Silver.
Oh, okay. That's fucked up, man. I don't be playing possum, bro.
Mike 50. Pick me up. Where'd he go?
They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU, and give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
What we got?
Fournette running right. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
Watch the pass. Switch. Go with 5-3.
I mean, yeah, because, you kind of trash that Madden, so take what you can get. I understand that.
Fournette running out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he can get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
I'm not trying to play you. I have to play you. I don't feel like being enough on you.
Here's Foles. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. 15 yards. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Are you telling Houston how to beat you?
Now a man who really came on late last year, it's Damian Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On the counter, here's Williams. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was playing in the backfield. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Oh, man, they fucking assholes, yo. I can't see nothing that you running.
Let's go, defense.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Yellow. You. 15. General.
On the toss, here's Williams. So that one will get him halfway to the 1st down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Take off. Yellow.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter.
Yellow. I'm the 180. Attack.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Williams. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a toss left side. It's Williams.
What?
And he takes this into the end zone for
Nah, man, no fucking bullshit. That's bullshit.
Taking it in from the 20. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. A reminder coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, it's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game, then Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut, and the Raiders' final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30 Eastern.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Alert, alert. 3 down, 3. What we got? What we got?
Here's a give to Fournette. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
That happened earlier. We were playing mud squads. He lagged out.
Everybody got booted.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll toss it to Fournette. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Yeah, he had to block something.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Stay with your man. Hey. Here we go.
Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette. A throw left side complete to his receiver Westbrook. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Fournette on the toss to the right. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here we go. 180. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Let's go.
Foles. Throw right side of the tight end O'Shaughnessy. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Go. 50, Mike, 50. Here we go, D. Here I come. Got him. You got tight right there.
The
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home,
bring that
and they'll
bitch-ass
stop
nigga
it
down.
behind
That's
the
good
line.
shit, yo.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
Let's get it.
Come on.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's fourth down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, buddy, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you to the end zone and get you 6?
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Mahomes to throw on second down. He's going to look deep for Watkins. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there, Mahomes to Watkins.
Look at me.
56
I'm already
yards.
running, but I got smoked.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. To throw again on second down. Mahomes, his pass caught at the 4. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. Now it's Mahomes again. Eluding the pressure. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown.
And I don't have a playbook yet. This is a brand new game, bro.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Shit's clicking, shit's clicking.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season, as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Throwing now is Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Hey, 57, 57. 66.
Again, it's Williams. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd down and 12.
Hey, 43, 15.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. They complete it to Hill. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you've got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what 2nd down brings. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
24 is the mic. Danny. 24 is the mic.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And now look at him go. Touchdown, Jaguars. D.D. Westbrook, 95 yards. And the Jaguars have retaken the lead. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. He'll have a first down past the 40.
Oh, my gosh.
A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
On the ground, this is Williams. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs are in for 6. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Target 6-6, pull it high. Check 13. He's crazy.
Now Foles. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Emmanuel Ogbah came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd and long. Foles. Oh, wide open, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James O'Shaughnessy, 77 yards. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That's what I do. I barely make any adjustments.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Not that time for Watkins. That'll bring up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Crunch time. Check 99, check 99.
Now Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Throw there going to be incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would like to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. A very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up first and 10. Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
At the 50-yard line.
Wide 53. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Yeah, go, let's go, let's go.
On second down, here's Fournette. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And just like that, it's third down.
Watch tight. Tight end right. Yeah. Check three. Go.
Back to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at the 20. They begin the drive with Williams. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Mahomes now to throw. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Being chased out left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
You can't block me. Attack.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Looking to throw is Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 1 yard is the gain there. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Second and 14 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go, baby. 15. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes buying time to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, come on.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Attack! It's our time, guys. It's our time. Orbit. Mike's 50. Quarterback, don't get nervous now.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Go! Mike 50. Here we go, D, get up. Topper! Yeah, go, let's go. Smith!
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Let's go, boy.
And that'll set them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's Foles. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the 1st down due to the previous penalty.
At the 24-yard line.
Come on, 380. Purple 64. Hey, watch the ball. Rush in. Down to hit.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, it didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Now a hit, and Foles loses the football. It's out.
Down.
And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
On 1st down, it's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The all-pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. 44's the mark. 44's the mark. Check, check. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Motion, motion, motion.
Now Carlos Hyde in the game. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Fournette, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
You better talk to your boy. I'm going to protect you.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Yeah, that's how we do, D.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And he completes it to Westbrook. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Jaguars. D.D. Westbrook, 89 yards. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
He just motherfucking just did me dirty on offense.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on 1st down. It's Williams. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The 25-yard line.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
Hey, 43, 15.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Hey, Riblet.
On 2nd down, Williams. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Be a long day for you. Check 15, check 15.
To throw is Mahomes. Man open left side, it's Williams. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Mahomes now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes looking for Kelsey on the deep ball.
Give me the pick. They are cheating, my nigga.
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail.
Madden is cheating, bro.
Kelsey, the intended receiver there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, wow, yo. That's bullshit, Madden.
Yellow, yellow. On the line.
Bullshit.
Yellow, 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 yellow. Easy. 4 down. Easy.
Mike, I said it. Let's go.
Back to throw, Mahomes. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in what you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
Yellow. On the line.
He's coming. Double up, double up.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. Footing obviously an issue in the driving rain. This one for the win. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tonight. We ready?
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Completes it to Lee. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.